What's up, my folks? That's why I can't get no weight on him, because he does that shit all day long. I hope y'all are doing good. Everyone's getting along real well. I wanted to talk a little bit about keeping your litter percentages high, on what survival rate high. Okay, I've talked to several people lately, and one thing in common is folks aren't using the probiotics in their feed during the gestation and the whelp and the nursing phase. You need to put some. It's called acidophilus or something like that. You want to make sure you got acidophilus in it, and just get a good probiotic and put in the food. Trust me, I mean, I can go into detail about why, but your percentages are going to be better because she's not going to get the bacteria build up in her milk. Okay, that's where I think a lot of the problem is. I mean, I'm no vet or anything, but I think that's why a lot of the pups will make it to 2, 3, 3 and 4 weeks old, and start fading out on you. You know what I mean? Getting the white gums, getting sick, can't eat, moaning and crying. I believe that a lot of that has to do with the milk. So trust me, since we started doing it, our percentages, survival rate's been a lot better. I mean, it's for the bitches that whelp them. I mean, it's been a lot better. But so give that a try, guys. Don't forget about doing that. Don't forget about the probiotics and stuff in the feed, okay? You can use, like Greek yogurt also. It just gets kind of pricey. You might as well buy you some, just the stuff on the powder, and put it up with the feed, especially if you're running the yard full. But anyway, I just wanted to run by that because I have talked to people, about 6 or 7 different people in the last, 3 or 4 months that's had that problem. And, it's just something that happens. Some puppies just do it. I mean, but I think a lot of the problems, because every one of the guys that I talked to, they weren't using the probiotics, and I think that's a main problem right there. So you guys just try it, just do it. Trust me, it'll make a difference for you. So anyway, I guess let's go over this chicken and the egg thing, okay? Because I've been getting emails with books, like people sending me things with this guy, this said and that said and all. Look, I'm not claiming to know where they come from. I'm claiming to not know where they come from. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Now keep an open mind what I'm fixing to tell you guys that want to do this chicken and the egg thing. I understand the English theory and the bulldog and the terrier theory. I understand the blue paw theory. I understand this, all them theories, and I've read all the books. One day I realized, most of these books is just people taking shit off this book and putting it with this book and making another book. You know what I mean? It's fact. People wrote them books. What got me is I become friends with a fella. I used to run my little gun counter, gold counter, do little hustle. I mean, it was all legal, ATF paperwork and all that shit, but work on a little bit of guns, and I met a fella, and he was his granddaddy actually was a buffalo soldier, and I went out. He was also a dog fancier. He liked the game dogs, and I went out to his house to have dinner and check out his museum. He actually made a museum. A buffalo soldier museum. It was bad as fuck, but anyway, we got onto the game dogs, and we got on the chicken and the egg, where it come from, what created them, and all that. And he's sitting there, he's smiling, we're having a couple drinks, and he says, "Let me show you something." And he went in and got his photo album. Now, this wasn't a book. This was a photo album that he took when he was overseas, all over the world, right? Because he was a game dog. He since he was a kid, he had them. He said. He showed me pictures of statues from the Roman times. Now, I've seen the pictures in the book, but that wasn't them. He might have had that picture too, but I mean, he had other ones. I mean, I seen the front end. It's like these were beautiful, lifelike marble statues of fucking game dogs. I mean, they look just exactly like what we got today. So that's why I say I don't buy into none of the bullshit, because no one knows how they were. They're so secretive. And don't think that people didn't transport animals all through the Roman times, all the way up through history. I mean, that's how they got lions and tigers over everywhere else back in those days. I mean, they've always done that. So I believe the game dog's been around a lot longer than England. You know, that's my theory. You know, yeah, I don't believe they just popped up. Because, I mean, the statues he showed, when you were front in on that dog, them dogs, they look just like Bullet or something, you know, but you know, they were game dogs. They weren't no motherfucking, I'm just saying. And some of them had cropped ears, like to the Hucklebuck look-alike. And these were marble, looked like lifelike, you know, very lifelike, very beautiful. So that's what I'm trying to get at. You can't believe everything that's wrote down in a book or what somebody says. We don't know history. We don't know if history's correct. Shit, man. We don't even know if American history's correct. Come on. You don't know, I mean, especially about one of the most secretive breeds that's ever existed. That's these. So that's my point. Too much inconsistencies with these theories they come up with. Just too much. So that's my point. So think how you want to, and I'll think how I want to, and let's just leave it at that. But that little fucker's getting crazy. Boy, I like him. He won't bite you hard. He just wants to bite. And a lot of people said that's that macho buck in him. I said that's that macho buck in him wanting to nip. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great day, a great weekend, and y'all keep on bulldogging.